guys, this is Mr. G. How you doing? Hope everything's going okay with your social distancing. I realized that with the school closures and everything that we had to cancel our Civil War enhancement. So I decided to do this video to show you a little bit of what we would have done in class. Today I'm in the uniform of a Northern soldier, the Union, the United States Army. Blue sack coat, light blue pants, boots called brogans, which they didn't make them in different sizes back then. You just made got one that kind of fit and did the best you can. This one is even made with the wooden nails, which is how they normally made them. And I got a heel plate to kind of keep my boot from wearing out too quickly. The white shirt is normally given to them, and then a forage cap, which if it doesn't look comfortable, you're right, it doesn't. It didn't protect your ears, it didn't protect shade anything, it was just there. I'm going to show you some of the equipment that a Civil War soldier would carry. If you follow me. So, first of all, they one of the things they would carry, this is your cartridge box. It has a flap, actually has two flaps to try to keep them waterproof. This was black and tar to keep it waterproof as much as possible. This is where I'd keep my bullets. They would be in this little thing right here. That would go on my right side. Now if you were a lefty, guess what? You had to learn how to be a righty, because everything was fixed toward being right-handed, even the shooting, everything. So it'd go on my right side. On next, I would put on my belt that carries my cap box. These caps help fire the rifle, and my bayonet. And that would go on this way. And it looks kind of weird because normally it's supposed to be up around your belly button, which kind of feels weird for us. Cap box would go right here. This goes on next because this keeps the cartridge box from flapping around, so you know where it's at, so you can get your bullets quicker. Bayonet, standard is a 20-inch. It's a stabbing weapon. It's not sharp here, but it's sharp here. Used to scare and intimidate. Very few people actually were ever stabbed with one. Most of the time when you saw this on the end of a rifle and the guy's yelling and screaming at you, you'd run the other direction. Most of the time this just got used to putting stuff on the end, roasting it over a fire, or sticking it in the ground, putting a candle here, and making a night-night out of it. Next, you'd have your haversack. This is like your lunch box. I'd keep my food in here, my cup, plate, utensils. Let me show you really quick. Plate and utensils. And the soldiers' all-time favorite, hardtack. Okay, now for enhancement, we were going to have you make hardtack in Miss Ignac's class, but you can Google hardtack. Just Google Civil War hardtack. It's a very simple recipe. It's just flour and water, and you bake it. It gets really hard. It was made that way because it lasted forever. In fact, some soldiers at the beginning of the war were given hardtack that had made for the war of 1812. Now if you think the Civil War started in 1861, that's some pretty old food. Haversack would go on the left side, like this. And then your canteen. It's just a metal canteen. It's got a felt cover, which is supposed to keep it cooler, which it does not. And just a cork to keep it in. Water was very important. You got very thirsty in these things. It got very hot. And then probably the most important part of the soldier's kit would be their rifle. This is a 1861 Springfield rifle, standard issue for the United States Army. Most Union soldiers carried one of these. In the South, they made do with what they could get. They had a lot of these. Some of them they captured off Union soldiers, but they also used a similar model called an Enfield, which they bought from Great Britain. It's a percussion cap, meaning right here there's a little cap that sets off the powder. It's a muzzle loader. You put the powder, the bullet, ram it down with the ramrod. Put the ramrod back down, using your pinky finger, just in case the powder goes off. You don't want to blow your fingers off. And then bring this back, put the cap on, and then shoot. Trained soldier could load and fire 3 times in 1 minute. It's a 10-pound rifle. It's very heavy compared to what we have now. And so normally they carry it like this. I know sometimes when you're playing Army, they have long distances, they carry it like this. They carry their personal belongings in a backpack, extra clothes, this is an extra shirt, personal items, pencils, a comb, this is their wallet, toothbrush, no toothpaste, they use like a tooth powder, which is kind of like sand, and the bristles would be made out of horsehair. This one's not, but that's normally. This is called a housewife. It's my sewing kit. I have needle and thread and some spare buttons. Pencils. You had to write. There was no email, no texting. Old-fashioned writing a letter, put a stamp on it and send it through the snail mail. Soap. This is a Civil War bar of soap. There's no scent to it, and this stuff is so strong it'll take the skin right off your arm. And my shaving kit. You guys maybe have seen these in the movies or whatever. I'd get the little, this is my shaving cream, soap. I'd get it wet, put some on here, dab it on, and then I would shave it with this. Very sharp. Some soldiers would actually ask one of their buddies to do it because it was safer to do it. So that's a quick rundown what a Civil War soldier would carry. We'll be back in a moment. We'll do a firing demonstration.